We value all sorts of landed property. Landed property meaning residential houses and apartments, commercial property, offices and retail. We value industrial properties, which are factory buildings, warehouses, workshops. We also value agricultural farmlands, plantations, quarries. We value educational properties, which are hostels, schools, university buildings, and we do plant and machinery valuations. We also value development land, which is land used for residential or commercial industrial development. Valuations are done mainly to assess the value of your building or land for a particular purpose. You might need to know the value because you're going for a bank loan, or you want to know the value because you want to sell the property, or you want to know even for your own investment analysis purposes. Okay. Next. At BROLL Ghana Limited, we take the business of valuation very seriously, and what we do is we make sure that we conform to all international standards. The reason being that historically in this country, a number of valuation firms have made the business of property valuation as what the client wants, which means that you tell a valuer to value a building for you, and you tell him, oh, I want you to value it at $100 million, and then they'll go and do that for you. That was history in the past. Today, if any valuer does that, and the bank lends money on the property and loses money, because subsequently they sell and they don't recover all that money, then the bank will sue your company and sue you, the individual directors of the company. Okay? So, in order to be sure that we're doing valuations as they are, a number of valuation firms have to be members of international associations, and if you're a member of those associations, then you have to have certain attributes. And at BROLL, we comply to all those. We're members of the Royal Institution of Chartered Surveyors, and we're also members of the Ghana Institution of Surveyors. Okay. These attributes, which are listed here, we comply with international standards and quality control. We also have the use of research and development. We benefit from research and development from our parent company, which is a South African company, and also a associate member of the world's leading international property consultancy firm called CBRE. These companies undertake regular research into property rents, prices all over the world, and we have these sort of resources available to us in Ghana here. And if you're valuing the property here or any part of Africa or even any other part of the world, we have the resources to support that. We also have the backing from these companies, our parent company and CBRE, in the form of IT support. Okay, we have valuation software that are not available to most firms in this country. If you ask a local firm to value, say the Accra Mall, using discounted cash flow method, they will have the software to do that valuation. Only BROLL has that. Okay. We also provide what we call professional indemnity insurance. Right. But we provide what we call professional indemnity insurance, which is if we get our valuation wrong and we have to compensate our client for valuing the property. Say, give an example. If we value the property, say 100,000 Ghana cedis, and the bank lends money on that property, and subsequently the person that takes the loan doesn't pay, and the bank repossesses that property and sells. If the bank doesn't recover the full 100,000 Ghana cedis that we said the property was worth, then the bank will come and sue us for the difference. If anything like that happens, but in our business and in our firm, we know it will never happen. But if it happens, we have insurance cover to pay back any losses that the bank has suffered. And also in another way, if any client, an individual client, suffers any loss based on the valuations that we provide, we have a cover